Welcome back to the Sanctuary of Secrets, the archive of emotions, and the only place where the whispers of the elite are amplified into the headlines of tomorrow. You are watching Mr. Magazine, and I am honored to have you with us once again. Today, we are not just discussing a rumor, we are stepping into the fragile territory of the heart. We are dissecting a moment of vulnerability that has the power to rewrite the history of one of the most beloved on-screen couples in recent memory. But before we unravel this tapestry of longing and unspoken words, I have a small favor to ask of our growing family. If you appreciate celebrity journalism that prioritizes depth over scandal, please smash that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. For those who wish to be the true patrons of our storytelling, the join button is waiting for you. By becoming a member, you gain access to exclusive perks and help us keep the lights on in the studio. Your likes and comments fuel our passion, so don't be shy, let your voice be heard in the comments section below. Now, settle in, grab a cup of coffee, and let us explore the confession that has shaken the Turkish entertainment world to its core. In the high-octane world of celebrity news, where relationships are often treated as disposable commodities and love is measured in likes and shares, true vulnerability is a rare and precious currency. Recently, the tectonic plates of the gossip world shifted with a sudden, emotional tremor. Sıla Türkoğlu, a young actress whose rise to stardom has been nothing short of meteoric, has allegedly broken her long-held silence regarding her former co-star and rumored flame, Halil İbrahim Ceyhan. The claim is simple, yet devastatingly poetic. According to sources deeply embedded within her inner circle, Sıla uttered a phrase that has since echoed through every digital corridor and magazine page. "My heart still belongs to him." This is not merely a statement, it is a confession. It is a declaration that defies the logic of moving on and challenges the narrative that their story ended when the cameras stopped rolling. For months, Sıla has maintained a fortress of privacy around her personal life, deflecting questions with professional grace. But this leak suggests that behind the polished exterior of a successful actress lies a heart that is still tethered to the past. It is reported that these words were not spoken casually, but with a profound emotional weight, perhaps even through tears, suggesting that the scars of their separation have not healed, they have merely been covered by the makeup of daily life. To understand the magnitude of this confession, we must revisit the genesis of this saga. Sıla Türkoğlu and Halil İbrahim Ceyhan did not just act together, they created a phenomenon. Their joint project was a crucible of chemistry, a masterclass in tension and tenderness that captivated millions of viewers not just in Turkey, but around the globe. The audience didn't just watch them, they believed in them. The rumors of a real-life romance were fueled by the undeniable electricity that crackled between them, a stolen glance here, a protective gesture there, a synergy that seemed impossible to fake. When they eventually parted ways professionally, the official narrative was one of closure. The industry moved on. The fans were told to let go. But this new revelation suggests that the official narrative was a fiction. The belief that they had quietly moved on is now being dismantled, brick by brick. If Sıla's heart still belongs to him, then the story of Sıla, as the fans affectionately call them, is not a tragedy of the past, but a cliffhanger of the present. What drives a successful, beautiful, and sought-after young woman to make such an admission? Gossip circles are interpreting this not as a moment of weakness, but as a moment of profound clarity. The phrase "some feelings remain unchanged over time" is being whispered by those who claim to know her mind. It implies that despite the distractions of fame, the rush of new projects, and the passage of seasons, the emotional compass of Sıla Türkoğlu still points in one direction. There is a theory circulating that the intense focus required for her career, the grueling hours on set, the scripts, the photo shoots, acted as a temporary anesthetic. She buried her feelings under a mountain of work. But as time passed, rather than fading, those feelings crystallized. The ghost of Halil İbrahim Ceyhan apparently haunts the quiet moments of her life. This confession reopens old wounds, certainly, but it also validates the intuition of the fans who always claimed that their bond was severed prematurely. I have to pause here and ask you, the insightful viewers of Mr. Magazine, do you believe that true love can survive silence and separation? Is it brave of Sıla to admit this, or is she risking too much? I want to read your theories in the comments. And if you are enjoying this deep dive into the psychology of stardom, please consider hitting the join button to support the channel directly. Your contribution helps us bring you these detailed scripts. As the shockwave of the statement spreads, even more tantalizing details are emerging from the shadows. The most persistent rumor is that the radio silence between the two is merely a facade for the public. Insiders claim that Sıla and Halil never truly broke contact. It is alleged that they have maintained a shadow connection, a delicate web of mutual acquaintances and secret messages. When one achieves a success, the other sends a quiet congratulations. When one faces a crisis, the other offers support from afar. These claims, if true, completely recontextualize Sıla's statement. It means she is not pining for a stranger, but for a man who is still, in some ghostly way, a part of her life. This secret communication theory adds a layer of forbidden romance to the narrative. It suggests that while the world thought they were strangers, they were actually keeping the embers of their relationship alive, shielding a flickering flame from the harsh winds of the media. And where does Halil Ibrahim's science stand in this storm? The attractive actor, known for his stoicism and charisma, has responded with a silence that is deafening. But in the language of celebrity, silence is rarely empty. Sources close to the actor suggest that he has been deeply affected by the news. It is rumored that upon hearing of Sıla's emotional confession, Halil retreated into a long consultation with his closest confidants. He has chosen not to issue a denial. He has not posted a cryptic quote about moving on. He has simply waited. This behavior is being interpreted as the calm before the storm. The question burning in the minds of the industry is, does he share the same feelings? Is his silence a sign of respect, or is he carefully planning a response that could change everything? There is a palpable sense of anticipation that Halil is on the verge of a decision, one that could either close the door forever or fling it wide open. While the emotional drama plays out, the gears of the industry are turning. Producers, ever the opportunists, smell blood in the water. Or rather, they smell ratings. The chemistry between Sıla and Halil is a proven commodity, a goldmine that has not yet been fully tapped. Whispers are growing louder that major production houses are scrambling to bring the duo back together. The logic is simple: if there is real-life tension, real-life longing, and real-life history, capturing that on camera would result in explosive viewership. A project featuring both of them would not just be a TV show, it would be a cultural event. The mere possibility of a reunion on a digital platform or a primetime series has generated a fever pitch of excitement. Fans are already visualizing the posters. For the actors, this presents a dilemma: do they risk their hearts for the sake of their art? Or is a professional reunion the only way to facilitate a personal one? As expected, the digital realm has transformed into a battlefield of opinions. Sıla's alleged words have divided the fan base into two passionate camps. On one side, we have the romantics. They applaud Sıla's courage. They flood social media with comments like, "True feelings are expressed with great courage, and it never really ended." They are digging up old archives, reposting photos where their eyes met, creating collages that serve as evidence of an eternal love. For them, this is the vindication they have been waiting for. On the other side, we have the realists. They worry that this confession exposes Sıla to heartbreak. They argue that putting Halil in such a spotlight places immense pressure on him, potentially forcing him into a corner. Is it wise to reopen old wounds? They ask. They fear that the magical past is being romanticized and that the reality of a reunion might be messier than the fantasy. Regardless of the outcome, one thing is certain: Sıla Türkoğlu has changed the narrative. By reportedly refusing to hide her feelings any longer, she has shed the skin of the perfect, untouched celebrity and revealed the human woman beneath. Those close to her describe a woman who is confronting her emotions. She is no longer willing to pretend. This maturity is striking. It suggests that she is ready for whatever comes next, be it a rejection, a reunion, or simply the peace of having spoken her truth. She is focused on her work, yes, but she is no longer leaving her heart at the door. The world of celebrity gossip is now holding its breath for the inevitable confrontation. Will they meet at an upcoming award ceremony? Will their eyes meet across a crowded room, sparking a frenzy of flashbulbs? Experts predict that a physical encounter is imminent. And when it happens, body language analysts will have a field day. For now, the story hangs in the balance. A single sentence. "My heart still belongs to him," has reignited a fire that many thought was extinguished. It is a testament to the power of their shared history. Whether this story ends in a tearful goodbye or a triumphant new beginning remains to be seen. But rest assured, Mr. Magazine will be here to document every heartbeat, every glance, and every word. And so, we leave this story not with a period, but with a question mark. The saga of Sıla and Halil is a reminder that in the script of life, the most powerful lines are the ones unscripted. We will continue to monitor the situation with the vigilance you expect from us. If Halil breaks his silence, or if a new project is announced, you will hear it here first. Before you go, I want to hear from you directly. Do you think they should reunite for a new project, or should they leave the past in the past? Let us know in the comments below. And remember, if you enjoyed this detailed breakdown, the best way to support us is to click that join button. It gives you a special badge, priority in comments, and helps us keep the lights on in the studio so we can bring you the truth. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow drama enthusiasts. Until next time, keep your eyes open and your standards high. This is Mr. Magazine, signing off.